I'm Mark with Body Outfitters, and I'm going to show you some different row variations. The assumption is that you only have one weight, maybe one dumbbell, one kettlebell at home, and show you a few great variations for how to work lats and your pulling muscles of your upper and mid back. Let's start with if you do have some support. Most people are going to have a chair, so I'm going to show you 2 or 3 different stances. So number one, we're going to put our weight in the closest arm just so you can see it, but we'll do both arms. Is want to get palms securely on the bench and make sure that you have a nice flat back. We don't want to be sloppy this direction, sloppy this direction. And this is what I'm calling football stance, because I have both my feet lined up together. Back in this position, I'm going to keep core tight, draw the elbow up and slightly toward the front pocket of your pants there. Up and slightly toward. That way you can keep your shoulder in a good position. And I don't mind you letting your shoulder come all the way down as long as you don't lose position, as long as you can reclaim the shoulder position. If you struggle to get back all the way up and you end up in this position, then let's stay in the place where you're trying to keep that shoulder still. And that'll be true for every variation that we do. A slight variation that's actually a little stronger, a little less core recruitment would be to stagger your stance. Still put your palm as your primary position. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Creates a little more space. It actually creates a little more space for rotation. But if you can stay level, especially if you have a light weight, you'll want to make this weight feel as heavy as possible by moving as few things as you can. So those are your 2 self-supported. Use a bench, use a chair, just something that's not going to move a whole lot. So as I move this out of the way, if you don't have an object to securely, confidently put your hand on, let's talk about self-supported. That staggered stance, just like I had and finished up with there, is going to now move from having something from my hand to actually placing my elbow on my forward knee. So in this position, forward position, you're going to see me here pulling, again, neutral shoulders, pull as high as you can toward that front back pocket. If I turn sideways, again, elbow securely here, still going to try to keep my back flat and move from my shoe direction, front pocket. A more complicated core variation is what I call a quad stance, where you set up on palms and feet like you're going to do a bear crawl. So from the front it looks like that. From the side, it's here, it's in. Try to commit to the back position. We don't want to be round, we don't want to be sloppy. So secure. Bringing the weight into play, it's actually going to act as a light support. Heavy on the non-holding hand, stable, tight. I'm going to lift and put it back down. Trying my best, let me switch over, trying my best not to lose details of the form, which would mean turning my knees or just trying to keep things isolated. You won't be able to pull as close to that back pocket or front pocket. But again, a lot of things going on there. A lot of rep ranges. If you have a really heavy weight, commit to 5 on each side and see how that feels, see how your technique feels. If it's really light, if you're working with a 10 or even lighter than that, really the body position is key. A good squeeze can make up for, and a good hold can make up for a lack of weight if you don't have any. So hopefully this helps. Try the different variations. Comment below on the ones that work well, or if you have any questions. And check out other videos for more information about working out at home and on your own. Thank you.